Are you happy and satisfied with who you are at this moment? Let's unpack that today. What's up, everyone? It's Johnny here with Tell a Friend. Man, thank you so much for joining us on these Message Mondays. We really appreciate all of us here at Tell a Friend. Anyways, I was thinking about that. I opened up with, are you satisfied and happy with who you are at the moment, right? And if you can say honestly yes, then that is great. You have understood and accepted the road, or the cards, if you will, dealt to you, and you're making good at life and what you have in front of you, right? But I think many of us today can't say that, right? Many of us have been given these hard journeys in life. We've been given these ups and downs, and maybe physical ailments have been affecting our bodies. Whatever the case may be, maybe you can't say that you are happy at this moment. I want to share a story with you guys that I think is really going to encourage you and help give you some clarity kind of that right now. So the other day I went to our local hardware store, if you will. It's kind of a box store, smaller one. And I needed some paint samples, right? So I went to the paint area, and a young man, I wouldn't say more than 25 years old, he came up to help me. And as he was helping me, I could not help but notice, it was very obvious, I guess you could say, he was shaking a whole lot. Just shaking a whole lot. And we were having a conversation. And of course, me being Johnny, I had to ask him, hey man, I hate to, pry or what's going on with you? I see that you're shaking. Is there something going on with you physically? It was obvious, but he goes, yes, I have this thyroid issue. It affects my anxiety, and which leads to me shaking, right? And the other day, I heard this song on the radio called Beautifully Broken. And one of the lyrics in there says, even a million scars doesn't change who you are, right? And at that moment, talking to this young man, I was prompted to say that. I said, hey man, you're beautifully broken. Even if you have a million scars, it doesn't change who you are. And I was about to get into my old Johnny routine. Hey, I'm gonna pray for you. Let me, I always have this thing, I'm kind of outgoing, and when I see somebody hurting, I want to meet that need if I see somebody. And I was about to get into this routine that I usually do. And he kind of stopped me. He said, look, my miracle's around the corner. He said, I do not let this ailment stop me from coming to work every day and being a blessing to others. And we had this conversation about his healing. We spent some time just talking. And I'm going to tell you, I thought, right when our conversation started, I'm going to be a huge blessing to him. I walked away so satisfied and encouraged that this young man was going through such pain in his body, but man, he was not being discouraged. He didn't let it define him. He didn't let how he was feeling, because he said, I don't feel good, but I come to work every day. He didn't let any of that stuff stop him from trying to bless others through his ailment and his sickness, or whatever he's going through with his thyroid. And man, I left so encouraged. So here's a piece of advice for you today. And this young man was named Brandon. If you want to pray for him, I encourage you to pray for him. I told him it's going to be complete healing. Here's my advice for you today, if you will. So if you're going through something in your life, now I can't say we're all going to be Brandons and embrace our ailment, right? But if you can, for a moment, forget about what life has given you. Yeah, some of you come from a tough background. crappy relationships, whatever. You fill in the blanks. Some of us have been given these crappy hands in life. But if you can say, you know what, just for one moment, I'm going to use that as fuel to bless others. Because many people in life are dealing with things. And if you can share your ailments, your hurts, your pains, just maybe you can be a blessing to someone else. So today I'm asking you to set your hurts aside for 1 minute. Set your pains aside for 1 second and find somebody and share what you've gone through, and just maybe you can bless them. So that's my thought today, finding somebody, putting yourself on the side burner, forgetting about what you're going through, and look for somebody you and I can bless today. That's my thought today, finding somebody to bless, put yourself aside. But anyways, I love you guys. Be blessed. And don't forget to tell a friend. And if you ain't got no friends, come to Tell a Friend and we can all be friends together. I love you guys. Take care. Bye.